Good morning, traders. Richard here doing today's presentation on how to trade the Dow 30 stocks with your own artificial intelligence by using the MetaStock platform and the Fulgent AI Engine to create and develop your own unique AI strategy to trade the Dow 30 stocks. Now, there's a very large market cap, a large index, and all the favorites are there: blue chip stocks, Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, etc. So you are already covering a large part of the market. So we're using the Fulgent AI Engine that sits on the MetaStock platform, and we're going to look at 4 different strategies: volatility, breakout, quick move, swing trades, and major reversals. Now, if I load the AI, here are the 4 strategies. Now, the major reversal strategy is 80% accurate, and I've tested over 5,000 trading days, over 100,000 trading bars, and the AI uses genetic algorithm technology. So we're trying to find the most consistent and most profitable trading strategies, and it eliminates the weak ones, and it does 10 to the power of 200 different combinations of different calculations in the testing phase. So you train the artificial intelligence engine over a period of data, come up with a strategy, whether using daily, hourly, weekly time frame. You train the AI for that specific time frame, and you train it for these 4 trading styles. Now, the major reversal is a nice position trade. They don't happen that often, but when they do happen, they're quite profitable. You can see over the 5,000 bar trading days, 80% accuracy, average profit per trade over the testing period was 8.3% over thousands of trades. The swing trade strategy, a nice swing trade, classic swing trade strategy, that's 65% accurate, happens quite a lot, and it's 2.3% average profit per trade. The volatility breakout one is generally volatility breakout in the direction of the trend. That's a high frequency, short to medium term trading strategy. That's on average 53% accurate, which is a very good statistic considering casinos the house runs at a lower probability than that. And then the quick move one is also for 2 to 3 days holding period. That's for nice 0-day options or a weekly options type strategy. High frequency, shorter term, medium, very short term, 3 to 5 day trading strategy. So we've got these 4 AI strategies that cater for different trading styles. Now, behind these, for example, there's about 5,000 rules in these volatility breakout and quick move, and more than 2,000 rules in the major reversal one. So there's a couple of thousand rules that's been developed, proprietary rules. So if you're going to develop your AI using the Fulgent AI Engine, and depending on what time frame you pick, you can develop your own AI engine. It sits on the MetaStock platform. It's on your desktop. It's not cloud hosted, so you do have control over your data. Add some samples, but before I go, you'll note here I've only ticked longs. So the AI's only been trained for long positions. Okay, we're not looking for shorts. At this stage, you can go and select the shorts, then retrain the AI to look for short selling opportunities as well. Okay, so you can see we had a beautiful volatility breakout signal here on Goldman Sachs, for example. Now, the AI generates a trailing volatility adjusted stop loss. You can pick that one or pick your own one, whichever you're comfortable with your risk profile. Whether you're trading options or you're trading out of leverage, you might have a different trailing stop, but you can see there does capture some really good moves of volatility breakout in the swing trade one. You can see the quick move one is very, very quick there. There's 2 there that actually hit the trailing stop losses there, but you can see some of the other swing trades are looking really good. So if we scroll back, swing trade there, and then we go back, more swing trades there. Now, when you hit the trailing stop, you can, if you get a reversal back up, you could actually re-enter the trade on the back of that. So but the AI will stay in a trade until it hits its trailing stop loss. So to capture larger move, make your trailing stop wider to accommodate more volatility. If we look at JPM, for example, you can see major reversal, one of my favorite trading strategies there. You can really load up on that one. Beautiful swing trade there, nice swing trade there. McDonald's, yeah, I showed you how it looks on a weekly basis. So you can trade this on a weekly basis. Beautiful volatility breakout there, lovely swing trade there, lovely swing trade there. You can see the reversal to the mean type swing trade strategy there. Nvidia is another favorite there. Swing trade there, quick move there, swing trade there, and then a volatility breakout there, and a volatility breakout there that also moved higher. And there's another example of Visa. Lots of swing trades there, lots of quick moves, swing trades, swing trades, swing trades. So you can see you can actually then go and train just the Dow 30 stocks with this unique custom-made AI for the Dow 30 stocks. Yes, Caterpillar again. We can get to beautiful swing trade there. You can see that lovely long trends captured some really big money moves in the Caterpillar. Now the AI does use fractal mathematics as well, so you can change the time frame and take a bit of a risk there without having to have trained the AI on that specific time frame. For example, if we're going to look at how does this look on a 4-hour chart. So this is what Caterpillar looks like on a 4-hour chart. So we are taking a bit of a risk here. We've not trained the algorithm on 4-hour time frame, but you can rely on the concept of fractal mathematics, that some trends on an intraday and daily basis kind of look the same. Look at that quick move, beautiful quick move there, and if you stayed in the trade you would have caught that entire move. So not all quick moves you don't always have to get out of a quick move trade, so to speak. Let's look at some more. Don't have more data on that one. Let's take another stock like Nvidia and see what the hourly ones look like on that one. Very interesting that despite using the AI that's trained on daily data, it does give quite a lot of good signals on an hourly chart for Nvidia, for example. So if you're trading the 0-day options or short-term swing trades on this one, you can use these quick moves, volatility breakouts, and swing trades on even on an hourly basis. Now it's important to actually, if you want to do this properly, you should really go and train it on hourly data, going back a couple of thousand trading bars if you wanted a few more signals here and there. But so far it looks like it's really creating some really great moves on the hourly one. If we look at the 4-hour on Nvidia, take a second or two to load. There's lots of data running in the background. Absolutely beautiful there, beautiful volatility breakout trades there, lovely trades even on the 4-hour chart. Now this is a particularly difficult chart because Nvidia was stuck in a base for a very long time, consolidation base there. But so far fantastic trades there on the hourly, 4-hour and daily basis for Nvidia, using the volatility breakout and swing trade and the other two AI strategies. So with the Fulgent AI Engine, you can now create your own unique AI trading strategies. For example, I have quite a few of them developed. You can see I've got one for Bitcoin, one for the triple Q Inspired ETFs there. I've got futures trading AI there, and you can see Fulgent Forex, Sterling, Euro, swing trader for Forex as well, and hot stocks AI, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. That AI is uniquely trained for Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan, and in this case you can see the major reversal swing trade one works really well, but the volatility breakout one is not so good. But the quick move one works really well. So I've got something that's 94% accurate and 83% accurate for JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs. So that's a unique AI. So yeah, I've got a whole bunch of Mag 7 AIs as well. So you can see you can start developing an AI for a specific selection of stocks. I've got a whole bunch of Mag 7 stocks. You can see they're 72, 76, 73% accurate on average there. And I've got volatility trades for the Mag, swing trades. And then I've got stock for just to trade Meta uniquely and Tesla uniquely. So it's possible to go and develop an AI strategy specific for a particular instrument you'd like to trade. Now, how do you do that? Firstly, you go into the Fulgent AI Engine. We're going to load the training module, and we select the stock tab there. You select your stock tab there, and you select what strategy you want, all four. Take all four. We're just going to look for longs, and now we're going to close that, and then we're going to go to the exploration here, and we're going to look for, just move that thing, exploration there. we're going to select the Fulgent AI training, the R module, the trainer one. And then we're going to select our universal stocks, index constituents, and you've got the Dow 30 index. You select 5,000 trading bars there, or you can take 10,000 or 20,000 or 50,000. I have done the 50, 60, 80,000 bars, and then the AI can run quite long. I just need to delete that one from a previous test. So I'm just going to go down there, remove. Now in the MetaStock platform, you've got tons and tons of other trading strategies there that you have access to with the MetaStock software, lots of them. But the Fulgent AI Engine is just one of the many hundreds of trading strategies in the AI MetaStock platform. So I use this. You select the Fulgent AI for stocks training. Got 5,000 pieces of data, and the menu popped away. Hold on. 5,000 data points we're going to use. So for every stock in the Dow 30 index, we're going to use 5,000 bars of trading data, and then we're going to test that with thousands of indicators, and that's in the database, every possible combination. So then you start the exploration. It will then go through. Sometimes it'll take quite a long time depending on how many data points you've picked. Now the ideal point is to go back 10 years and test the previous 10 years, and then test the following year or two with your outer sample data, and then you build up your AI over a period of time like that, so as you retrain the AI all the time. So the AI is running through all the different instruments and starting to test each stock with the database and all available technical indicators with every possible setting. So every other technical analysis strategy that's out there in the market today sits on this platform, because the AI is using that and optimize every single technical analysis strategy that's out there. So we'll give it a few minutes and see how it goes, and I'll be right back. So here we've got the AI running the genetic algorithms for all these particular stocks in the Dow 30 index, and it's developing rules, and so far it's got 2,600 unique hits with 240 rules already found. So you can see there it's already found some highly profitable rules. Now I have to mention, in the AI there's initially, when we did the pre-configuration, the minimum setting for high probability trades we're looking for on average must be 65% plus accurate. So, and then you test that within the testing phase with sample data, and then the strategies developed from that you then go and test with out of sample data, and then compare the two probabilities for each system to see which one's the best. So the major reversal genetic algorithm was running for a couple of minutes now, and we've already got 1,000 rules, unique rules, 2,700 unique hits, and more than 1,000, well, almost 1,100 now. There we go. For the major reversal strategy just on the Dow 30 stocks. And this is how you develop your own AI trading strategy. Using the Fulgent AI engine, you train it on your data, pick a time frame, train it on the data, find the high probability trade setup, and then use those in a real-time live trading environment. So far good, 1,200 rules. So it'll go through all 4 different strategies and then calculate these rules. It will then go back and retest the new rules against each other, and test it again against the entire database to see if we have the high probability trade setups. So the AI has now completed all its analysis, done thousands of tests, a couple of 100,000 tests, etc. Well, 10 to the power 200 is a very large number. And the major market reversal signal on this case is 76% accurate, swing trade 67, volatility breakout, because it happens so often, is 50% accurate, and the quick move is 67. So you can pick different dates and test it, and use various time frames like 5,000 bars or 10,000 bars will be much better than 5,000 bars in a particular test. So these are the end results of today's training we've just done. Let me just rename that. Next up is the systems test, where we're going to test the AI on these particular stocks. I selected the Fulgent AI stocks, 500 trading bars, Dow Jones 30 index, and I just need to double check if I've got everything selected on the actual AI itself. Yes, we're going to do all three of those. And as I mentioned earlier, the minimum criteria in the testing period was 65% on average. So now we're going to run the system test and see what the results are. So now it's going to run through the test. I'll be right back when it's done. So you can see the results look quite good here, and once again it confirms the 80-20 principle, that 80% of your profits will generally come from 20% of your trades. So you can see the top heavy one, Goldman Sachs, Caterpillar, all up 43, 41%, 21%, etc. So really a good test, just back of envelope calculation. Back to looking at the system test on the Fulgent and MetaStock platform. But so far, good set of results. Do expect some losses because obviously the AI's got about 60 to 70% accuracy, so you can expect some of the trades not working out. I've redone the system test by looking at only the swing trades and the major market reversal strategy. That doesn't happen as often as volatility and quick move one. Let's see the results there. Once again, beautiful there. You can see that a lot of the losses in the previous thing comes from the there we go. So you can see once again better statistics, much better, smaller losses on the outliers there, but once again a very good strategy. You can see once again the majority of trades are all profitable using the artificial intelligence engine. If we're going to test it with a few of the other strategies like the RSI index strategy, the Fulgent one, and we'll just select a few of those, the MACD system, and then the Fulgent AI, as well as CCI, etc., Bollinger Band. And then let's go and take a look at how the AI performs versus those other indicators now. So we'll see when the report's ready. I'll be right back. Just for the sake of interest, I've done a test where we look at the Fulgent AI compared to, let's say, the RSI index strategy, MACD strategy, CCI, Bollinger Bands, and stochastic oscillator. And you can see that the returns are quite high for the Fulgent AI engine. So it beats all those other trading strategies on that basis. And depending on what time frame you've picked, you can see over 500 trading bars that the Fulgent AI engine also outperforms the other four strategies. So really the Fulgent AI engine will take all the other strategies and really optimize it for the best high probability trade setup. So the Fulgent AI system is simply one of the best trading systems out there. If you use it, you custom make your own artificial intelligence engine. It sits on your desktop and you're not dependent on anybody else in terms of your inputs. So it gives traders independence in terms of your trading, and creates a lot of IP, intellectual property, within your own trading style. So now, in conclusion, the Fulgent AI engine really helps you, particularly with the genetic algorithm technology, to really optimize and boost your trading performance, scanning for those high probability trade setups. So if you had to do it every day, you can run the Explorer, click on that tab, and then you're going to search for, we're going to take the normal stock one, take the training on, we're no longer doing the training module, and we're going to look for 250, or let's say 500 trading. Let's make that should be a 5 there, 500 trading bars there. And then we're going to select our index constituents, Dow 30 there, and then we're going to, let me see if there's anything else there selected. Let's make sure it's clean. Okay, so now we start the exploration. Now what we're going to do is to find the latest trades. That's how you screen for the stock. So the process is every day or once a week is run the screen, and it'll identify your trading candidates. It's quick. Every morning do a quick screen, and then you find the trades for the day. So let's see how this is going to go. All right. Might take a minute or two. And also you can now incorporate your own moving averages, etc. onto it if you want a bit more comfort in trading, taking these particular trades down here. I use Ichimoku Clouds in combination with the Fulgent AI. I find it works really well for me, my personal style with the Ichimoku Clouds. But let's see which stocks are the latest trade ideas, etc. It might take a few minutes. I'll be back when it's done. So the scan's finished. We've got 46% rejected, meaning there's no active recent signal in it. We've got about 16 with active signal. We've got a long column here in a long, so if there's a 1 in this column, it tells you the stock is in the AI is in a long position there. And you can see these are all the stocks that there are long positions in. You can see how many days into the trade, how many bars, 6 days. Procter & Gamble, another 15 days there. Caterpillar's been in a trade for 50 days. So you can see there how you can spot the trades. It'll alert you of the most recent ones to look out. You can look at the most recent ones. It'll also tell you which AI engine of the 4 it hit: major market reversal, classic swing trades. So using the Explorer, you load the AI and then load the Dow 30 stocks, and then just run the screen daily to find the trade ideas. You need not watch the market all the time. So that's the steps. First train the AI, then test the AI, and then you can start using the AI by screening, exploring the index, the constituents of the index, to find high probability trade setups that we now know are fairly accurate and successful. Just looking at the most recent triggers, you've got Verizon Communications got a volatility breakout there. We've had a couple of ones here, so that one's looking good. Procter & Gamble might take a second or two to load. The computer's quite slow when I do the recordings. It takes a lot of memory. So of the rejects, you can see there, if we click on the rejects, you can see normal, filter, rejection. So there aren't any most recent signals on those according to this AI. So you would keep the scanning going. So here's a Procter & Gamble, got a couple of recovery trades there. Cisco Systems, nice quick move there, volatility breakout, huge move, and now the trading stop is there at 113 for Cisco, for example. And then IBM, let's take a look at IBM. That's 22 bars into a trade. Let's see how this one pans out. So we've had 2 major reversal signals here. Great, 3 actually. So it's quite now the major reversal signal is one where you really you can hold these positions for quite some time. So you would have had 3 trades on here already for IBM. But so that's what the screener can do. Exploration tab here, explore the list of stocks after you've developed the AI engine. But so far so good. Performance is pretty good. If anybody wants to try out the Fulgent AI engine, follow the link www.metastock.com/alphaharvestf, and there you'll find a lot more information on the AI. Another brief video where the founder of the Fulgent AI engine and developer gives you a rundown on the stock. There's a couple other things we haven't covered there, but certainly well worth going through that video. You get a bit more detail on the 4 AI trading strategies, as well as the developer Ed Downs from Fulgent AI, and that the stock has been around for a long time, the company actually. And then you can also get the pricing and sign up fees for trying it out. You can get 3 months for 1 price deal at the moment. Go to metastock.com/alphaharvest 3 for 1 and just add the Fulgent AI engine
into the shopping cart there as well, and you can try it out for 3 months for the price of one.
And that brings us to the end of this demonstration, how to use the Fulgent AI engine to trade the Dow 30 stocks. Thank you for watching. Until next time, happy AI trading. Bye for now.